Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today we've got for you guys is episode 1 of a brand new mini-series coming to my channel, in which we cover some of the best class setups within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, this is not going to be a part of my fun class setup series. Instead, it's going to be something entirely different, and every 3 days I'm going to release a new class setup for you guys to get your hands on. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump into episode 1, in which we're going to be covering the ASM1. So first of all, before actually recommending the class setup for this weapon, what I'm going to advise is for you guys to try and get your hands on the ASM1 Speakeasy, which is by far the best variant of this weapon, simply because of its increased fire rate and accuracy, as well as the built-in extended mags, which of course is going to give us 1 creator class extra point towards our class setup. If you can't get your hands on the ASM1 Speakeasy, then this class is still definitely suited towards you, and I definitely advise you guys to stay towards the end of the video, in which I'll be making a few adjustments and recommendations for this class setup. But anyway, guys, jumping straight into it for the attachment number 1, of course we're going to pick extended mags. If you don't have the Speakeasy, then I would still advise you guys to stick on extended mags, because it's just a very strong attachment, and of course this is going to be a class where you're going to be running into the enemy spawn and you're going to be using a lot of your ammo. For attachment number 2, we're going to go for the foregrip attachment. Now, although that the ASM1 does have incredible accuracy, this just furthermore increases your accuracy, allowing you to get a lot more kills at longer distances, which of course is always a plus. Now, moving on to attachment number 3, we're going to opt for the silencer. Now, the reason for this is going to be simple. This is going to be a combination of both a rushing class as well as a stealth class, and the silencer is going to allow you to stay off the enemy radar. If you don't prefer the silencer and want to go for a more aggressive class, then I would advise you guys to stick on advanced rifling. Now, moving on to perks, for perk number 1, we're going to opt for low profile. Definitely the best perk within the perk 1 tier, because quite simply it keeps you off the enemy minimap when the enemy's calling a UAV. For perk number 2, we're going to opt for 2 perks, because of course we do have built-in extended mags, which is going to give us 1 extra creator class point towards our class setup. So for perk 2, peripherals and blind eye are going to be a combination that is definitely deadly towards the enemies, because of course you're going to have increased minimap coverage and you're going to be blind to enemy kill streaks. Now, moving on to perk number 3, we're once again going to be choosing 2 perks for this tier. Toughness will be our first perk, allowing us to maintain accuracy whilst we're being shot, as of course the toughness perk will reduce your flinch. As well as this, combining toughness with scavenger will make for a deadly combination, allowing you to replenish your ammo, in which you'll find that you will be running out of a lot of ammo, especially if you're up in the enemy's spawn. Now, that's going to be our attachments and our perks for this class. However, we still have a remainder 2 creator class setup points, in which we're going to be selecting 2 score streaks that definitely make up for a deadly combination. For score streak number 1, we're going to opt for the UAV with the module's extended time enemy direction and threat detection, allowing us to understand where the enemies are going to be at all times, therefore allowing us to get a lot more kills. For score streak number 2, we're going to opt for the system hack. Now, the modules I prefer on this are going to be extended time, and disable exosuits, which is basically going to impair and confuse the enemies for an incredibly long duration. But anyway, guys, this has been the best class setup for the ASM1 Speakeasy. But if you guys don't have the ASM1 Speakeasy and still want to use this class, then what I'm going to advise is to remove perk 2 blind eye and replace the extended mags that you would get with the Speakeasy by default, therefore still allowing you to have an incredibly large magazine and dominate on the battlefield. You'll also notice that you'll still have 1 spare creator class setup point, in which you can have an additional score streak, which will therefore allow you to get a lot more kills. But anyway, guys, this has been episode 1 of my best class setup series, and if you guys would like to see a particular weapon in the next video, please put that in the comment section below, and who knows, it could make it in episode 2. But anyway, guys, I've been Long Sensation, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.